Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back once again in Eco, on the EcoCore server, and I'm gonna get started today on my pottery profession. So, I need to get some of these clay molds. No, sorry. Clay molds are for making iron, I believe. In cast iron, copper bars, yes. So I need to get some of these wooden molds. There we go. And those mold requires logging, so I need to find some nails. There are a whole bunch of them right down there at Master Market. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get started on making a whole bunch of boards. Let's go for, say, 100 of those. And we're going to jump this over one. There we go. And we're going to need to chop down some trees. And some food too. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna go and Master Market. Sorry, where's Master Market? Right down there. Okay. Because I remember it was right here next to me. So go ahead and goodness, we've got some sort of powered cart going on right now as well. That was quick. I'm going to go ahead and grab some nails. There we go. Let's go for, I don't know, 100 of those as well. Okay. Alright. Look like we'll be running out of those anytime soon. And those were 5 cents. 5 cents, okay. Let's go ahead and we'll head back up here. And we're going to start running the math on this. Just see how much it's going to take us to make bricks. Chest, there we go. Alright. And let's see here, wood mold. Okay. So it takes us 1.2 nails and 4.8 wood boards. So 1.2, we're essentially looking at 6 cents worth of nails. And then the boards. So if we were to buy those, let's see, 4.8 times 2, we're looking at 9.6. 0.96. So we're essentially able to make this for just over $1 if we were going to buy them. Although there are 0.1. Yeah, all of these are a little ways away, so store. Custom. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and engineering. Let's go ahead and we'll see about chopping down some trees. Let's see as well whether I can get myself an iron axe. That's to market for 7.54 bucks. Yeah, 238. Let's go get an iron axe. Make it a little easier on ourselves with all this tree chopping. Iron axe, there we go. Add those to cart, and go ahead and we're going to get some sharpening steel as well. Let's go for 10 of those. Money's just running through our fingers right now. Okay, so we've got 6 cents worth of nails. Is going to be our input cost for that. And then let's see, for our wet bricks, we're going to need some sand and some clay. And it doesn't look like there's any of that available to purchase. We can buy clay, but there's really not a whole lot of that either. So we'll have to mine some of that. And we'll have to get our own sand as well. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and we'll start chopping down some trees here. Quite ready to harvest those yet, so alright, I'm going to begin the deforestation. The other bit, there it is. There we go. And unfortunately, it's we've got auto cleanup of the tree pieces. Not tree pieces, actually. The like the wood pulp and that sort of thing. Oh, somebody's left a tree stump there. Go ahead and chop that down for an extra 5 credits. There we go. Alright, and then let's go put this away. And let that get started. And then we'll go ahead and we'll return to chopping down trees. So yeah, it's we didn't give any of those to level 4 logging. There we go. Excellent. I think I've probably got plenty of options for tree, for wood over here. The cedar trees. There we go. Cedar trees generally give a lot of wood out of them. And let's go put this up there as well. There we go. Put those away. Alright, we'll go ahead and continue chopping down here. Hang on. Chop myself out of a tree there. Go can be a little funny sometimes. There we go, 61 out of that one. That one, I guess, wasn't quite fully grown all the way. I'm going to need to make another run for some meat here pretty soon as well. Perhaps now that I've got a nicer tier house, I may very well see about getting a cast iron stove and getting some. Although, honestly, I don't know. Making that, especially without upgrades, can get prohibitively expensive rather quickly. Alright, I think that's probably enough wood. I do need to see about getting myself a house, actually. Oh, goodness. Mess over here. What the world have we got going on here? He's made a giant sinkhole. Get out of that. Alright. We'll go ahead and we'll put these back in our storage box over here. Alright. We've started to get a good number of boards piled up. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll see about making some wooden molds. Molds, those were here, right? Wooden mold. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Alright, so let's go ahead. 1.2, we should be able to make like 80 of these. 83. We can go ahead and start the project on that, and that's going to burn through, oh goodness, a whole bunch of food. Alright. We'll go ahead and use up the rest of this stuff. There we go. Okay, 59. We should start to get these back here shortly. One's unowned. We're going to need to find... There we go. There we go. And we'll go ahead and plant those. For some reason, that's not updating, so... we may need to move that inside here shortly, inside this room. Module status, there we go. 64 of 72. So we've only got 8. Is 18, so we need to increase the size of our house here a little bit as well to do that. Okay, let's at least fill that in so that we're not in danger of falling down a hole. All right. See if there's any road by at Desert Treasures for 1 core box. Goodness gracious. Alright, so we can get it over there. There is still a lot of asphalt concrete that can be laid, so let's see about doing that as well. Just as a way of making up some extra money here. I'm going to take a look at the legislation on this quickly as well. First login, federal land, stone road, asphalt concrete. There we go. Stone road subsidy, asphalt road subsidy. 0.5. Alright. So we can make a half a credit per asphalt road that we lay, which is actually pretty good money. I'm going to need to mine some clay. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll grab our shovel here quickly. We didn't have any there. Alright, let's do this. Should have picked the sandstone up there since that's easier to mine through. Let's that there, and then oh, you know what? This is not going to do me any good. We're still in. Yeah, there we go. All right. Put that in there, and then we're just going to start digging this out. Unfortunately, it looks like there's a lot of limestone under there, so alright, and then I'm just going to take out this second from top layer of dirt as well, because I'm going to end up putting the storage stockpile down. So I want to be able to okay. I want to be able to use this this area here to put add-on to my house right there. So get rid of this dirt here. There we go. All right. Actually, a decent amount of crushed limestone here, and I know that generally sells pretty well. Let's see here, 0.25 at Desert Treasures. So we've got a little bit of money sitting in here that we can take down there. It's actually quite a bit of it under there. Actually quite a bit. Goodness. Good, take all that, because I can sell each stack of that for 2.5, so I know it's small change compared to some of the thousands that people are sitting on. I really should get myself an iron pickaxe as well if I'm going to do a whole lot of this. Limestone, unfortunately, is pretty hard, and so it's got that extra hit to break it. All right, do that. I'm gonna have some more food here. Staying right around that 60 area. Okay, come on. Really need to increase my housing experience score. But of course that's going to cost some money, which I don't have a whole lot of right now. Nor do I have really a whole lot of housing space. At least the food that I'm eating is relatively cheap. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll break those out. I really wish that I could, you know, out of the desert dirt, that we ended up getting, like, sand out of that. Because then I'd go lay a bunch of asphalt roads down there, and take all the sand, and use it for, making all of my clay bricks. Fortunately, it just comes out as dirt, so... Alright, let's see where this is actually at. So right here. So 3 hits to break a limestone block. For me at least. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Really need 5. Let's pick this one over here because it looks like there's more sandstone in this area, so it'll take a little less to break all of that down. I have my time here as well. And sell all this rock as well to Pinky's Auto Road. Or I'm sure actually probably sell this to someone who's making the crushed limestone as well for steel. And that's the last of that. Let's see where I can actually sell this. Sell it at Master Market for 0.05. That seems to be about it. So, and then I can sell this at Pinky's Auto Road or Master Market. We'll sell it at Pinky's Auto Road because it's actually no. Might take this down to Desert Treasure because he's got actually a decent amount of that he's wanting to purchase. I'm going to go ahead and we'll move all of that over to there. And then we'll move all of the limestone as well. Really doesn't make a difference where we sell that. So I'm going to sell that at Pinky's Auto Road. Yeah, and there's just nowhere to purchase sand right now. Lots of places that are buying it. 0.2 Desert Treasure. Goodness. Take a look at the recipe here and just see what bricks it requires. Oh, requires 3 sand. Alright, so if I can get it for 0.21, we're looking at 0.63. For that, plus a 0.06 for the, oh, but it's 4 of those. And we get 2 back. We get 2 back, but we get 4 bricks. So 0.62 plus 4 times 0.6 is going to be 0.24. 62 is going to be 8, going to be 9. And then you divide that out by 4. And we're looking at 0.36. 0.36 per brick. That's still not too bad. Wet bricks, and then let me see what bricks are going for right now. That's actually not too bad. Is it treasures? No, he's got 500 available. Alright. Suppose I should have looked into who was who was making them. Oh goodness. He's definitely got some modifiers on there. 0.55 Master Market. These are advanced upgrades. 1, 2, 3. There's none of those currently available to purchase, so we'd have to see about making those ourselves, it looks like. Geology research paper modern. Why is Pottery? Interesting. We can sell them for 55 apiece, for 50 apiece. Technology research paper modern. Let's take a look at the recipe here and just see. 30 bricks, which we can buy currently for 0.8, so it's going to cost us 24. Right, here comes 24. Yep, so it's going to cost us yeah, it's going to cost us 24 worth of bricks. Then inks are at 1.25, so we're looking at 5 there. 29. And then 0.3, 2 times 0.3, so we'd be looking at 6 for that. So between 6 and 5 and 24. We're looking at 34. That's actually well worth it. So, I've run out of time for today. But I may be getting into making some research papers here in the near future. I should look here as well and just see. We're going to need to lay some road. We're going to need to lay quite a bit of road to get over there. So, let's take a look. We've got 220. Asphalt concrete. There's some at Desert Treasures. Alright. We're going to see about doing that then. Increase that. And what are we waiting here? Waiting on the wood for the boards? Oh no. We need more boards. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll make up an order of those. In order for... Oh, we've got more than that even. Let's go for 300. Now we don't quite have enough. 9-1. I really need to see about getting us some of those roasts. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta.